First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 31 through 32. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. Now in this lesson, I'm going into ass whoopings versus torture. Okay. Chastisement versus torture. Which one do you want? Okay, you got to think about that, man. All right, because we go through what we go through for a reason. All right. If Yahweh Bashem Yahushua didn't whoop our ass, we would be completely gone spiritually, man. Completely gone. So we need it. We need those ass whoopings, just like your children. If you have kids, they need it. Okay, what happens when you don't whoop their ass? They start to show out. You know, it's been a minute since they got that ass whooping. A month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you know, and they start feeling themselves, man. All right, and getting loose with disrespect, et cetera, man. Okay, so we need it. Let's go back to First Corinthians chapter 11. I'm going to read it again, verse 31 and 32. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. Right. We're not going to judge ourselves. So we need somebody to do it. Okay, we need it, man, because we're not going to do it ourselves at all, period, man. If we had it our way, we would just skate through. Okay, if we had it our way. All right, but our way is not good. That's why we have a father and a big brother, Yahweh Shai, the mediator. All right, verse 32. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord. Right, man. We get our ass whooped, man. Okay, but we're not dead. We get a whooping. It hurts. It stings. But we're not dead. Okay. And it says that we should not be condemned with the world. So which one do you want? Which one do you want? Think about it for a second. All right. Because the world, they are going to suffer. They're going to be tortured, man. Okay. With extreme pain. Extreme pain. Is that what you want? Versus your ass getting whooped and then you get healed, you know, and then you get past it. All right. Yeah, it hurts while you're getting it, but we have the opportunity to get past it. Okay. But when it's time for judgment on the world, they have no opportunity. They got to eat it all, man. And that's going to be very, very painful. They're going to eat it all. All right. So think about that. Let's go into Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and there shall no torment touch them. Right. No torment. Okay. You're going to get chastisement, ass whoopings. All right. But no torment shall touch them. Okay. So think about that, man. You will never deal with the worst. But the world, they're going to get the worst. All right. So we're blessed just to get ass whoopings and have faith in Yahweh Shai as a mediator. Therefore, we're covered by that blood. And we're in that grace. We need grace and mercy. Okay. So getting our ass whooped here and there is mercy if you think about it, because we all deserve death for the things we have done on the earth, man. That is the truth. You got to humble yourself and admit that. Look in the mirror. Okay, brothers and sisters. Okay, you look in the mirror and you say, do I deserve this right now? You got to be honest with yourself. And the answer is yes. Okay, I'll help you out. Yes. For those who are hesitant. Well, I don't know. You know, I've been good lately. Nah, we all need our ass whooped, man. Okay, so it says, and there shall no torment touch them. Now let's go into torment. In the Google definition, it says severe physical or mental suffering. Okay. Severe physical or mental suffering. Now we go through suffering because we're supposed to suffer. Okay. To be glorified with Yahweh Shai, but we will never be tortured. We will never go through the worst. Okay. We feel pain. It gets very difficult and tough. physically and mentally, but we will not be judged with the world, which is the torment, which is the worst. That's the point. Let's go back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, verse 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction. But they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Right. We going through it. Okay. In front of the nations, we getting punished. Okay. But those who turn back, who believe sincerely in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you will not be judged with the world, but you will be chastised. Which one do you want? Again, which one is better for you? You think about it. Verse 5, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh approved them and found them worthy for himself. So if you want to be worthy, okay, if you want to be worthy for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, you have to be proven. And you have to take the chastisement. All right. You have to deal with it. You have no choice. You have no choice. And if you can't take it and you get tired and you lose hope and you faint and you go back into the world, then you're going to be judged. Okay. With the world. And that is by fire and pain and gnashing of teeth. Okay. Pure suffering, man. It's going to be bad. It's going to be very, very bad. Very bad. Okay. Like in Noah's time, you know, they wish they was on that boat, on that ship. You know, it's a lot of screams on the earth during that time, man. The rain wouldn't stop. You knew they thought, man, maybe the day is going to stop. Okay, maybe the next day is going to stop. It never stopped, man, for 40 days. There was screaming, had no help. It's going to be the same thing this time, but by fire. Okay, in different judgments, man. Diverse judgments happening. Famine, pestilence, etc., man. It's going to be bad, man. Okay, so understand this, man. Let's read it again, verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. So that's how you get worthy. That's how you become worthy in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Don't forget that. Verse 6. As gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. In the time of their visitation, they shall shine. Right. Matter of fact, let me go back to verse 6. Read that again. Okay, I don't want to skip that too fast. As gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. Right. Okay. Through much tribulation shall you enter into the kingdom of heaven. Through much ass whoopings, chastisements. Okay, it's like being burnt with fire, man. It's going to shape you. Okay, so when you are received of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you are going to be burnt, meaning you went through some shit. Okay, you ain't going to just skate through. Okay, but at least you will not be tortured. Okay, no torment. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to be with you the whole way. Whatever you go through, they're going to be with you to strengthen you. Okay, to build you up through it all, man. That's a blessing to know that versus looking at the world, not knowing what the hell is going on. Okay, you have no hope and everything is dark. What you gonna do, man? Who gonna help you? Okay, that's why you better listen to the prophets, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is speaking through the prophets. That's a fact. Nothing changed. He's doing the same thing he did in the other generations. Okay, so if you want to be one of those ones who don't listen and don't take it seriously, okay, go ahead. Verse 7, and in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. Right. Great power, man. So taking the chastisement on the chin and still trusting the Lord sincerely and believing sincerely and not allowing the ass whooping, to change how you feel about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, then you're going to be great, man. Pure power. Okay, verse 8. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and the Lord shall reign forevermore. Right. Okay, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. And that's why he whoops us, because of that care. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai knows what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. Okay? They know. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 53. Let's start at verse 4. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Okay, Yahweh Shai. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of Yahweh, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Right. What does that mean? We will not go through the torment. We're going to be chastised, but we will not deal with the worst like the world. That's the point, man. That's why the Lord does what he does. Okay, he'll jack you up. You know, you might feel like you're going to die sometimes because you're hurting, just like kids do. Okay, they exaggerate. You know, you whoop them, they, and then hours later, they still looking ridiculous. Okay, and then you get over it, man. Okay, but Yahweh Shah coming down here and being sacrificed, man, and being covered by his blood, it's big time, man. That means you will not be judged, okay, with the world, because he is going to save you. He is going to come and he is going to save you, okay? And at the same time, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Many are going to die by the hands of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 12. Let's start at verse 5. It says, and you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord. Right. And you're getting that exhortation right now. Okay. To not despise, but understand instead. Okay. Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Right. Okay. It talks about if you faint and your strength is weak, all right, and you lose hope and you don't believe, he is not going to defend you, man, when our hell break loose. Okay, verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastised, and scourges every son whom he received. That's how you're going to be received, through chastisement, through that fire of tribulations. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. Okay, so if you're not whooping your ass, he don't love you, man. Think about that. If you're just skating through and feeling good all the time, you need to check yourself. Real talk, man. Telling you from experience. Verse 7. If you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. Right. And daughters too. Okay. Sons and daughters. Okay. We understand you women have a position, but it's not our position. Understand that. Okay. But as women, you're supposed to be as Sarah. Okay. And build that character up and help. Okay. Be that helpmate you're supposed to be in the spirit of faith and belief. Okay. Just want to make that point. So it says, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the father chasteth not? But if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons? Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us. Right. And we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure. Right. For their own purposes, man. Okay. Not always according to what's really right and wrong. All right. But he for our profit. Right. And that's the difference. The Father don't make mistakes. So he's always going to do it according to your profit. If you take it humbly, if you take it on the chin. Okay. If you accept it, if you endure it, like I read, he that endured chastisement, he will deal with you as sons and daughters. Okay. But you got to take it though. Okay. But if you walk around, you know, like a badass kid, like you didn't deserve it. Okay. It's not going to end good for you, man, if you stay in that spirit. All right. Verse 10. I'll start back at the top. For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. You hear that? To become holy, to be partakers of his holiness. That's why. That is why, man. Okay, verse 11. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous. Right, man. For the moment, the temporary. Okay, but that's for a person who don't have no vision. Okay, because you got to understand what's coming. All right, so you got to have that vision of the gospel, man, and the understanding of it. So it says, now no chastening for the present seemeth, okay, keyword seemeth, to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Meaning you got to deal with it. All right, when you exercising and you pushing through and it's burning, the same thing, man. Let it burn and get stronger and do better. Okay. Examine yourself, have repentance, be contrite. All right. Verse 12. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. Right, man. Okay, so understand, man, like I said, which one would you rather have? Would you rather be chastised now and have mercy, the ultimate mercy, and get out of here, man, and don't be tortured? Or do you want to be tortured with the world? You pick. All right. So with that, I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.